It would have helped if I was.
All right, guys.
Not
Today we're doing 5
that
quick
dead
tips and
already.
5 quick minutes. Let's go.
Door.
Does your aim look like this? And you want it to look like this? Well, look no farther, because in today's video, I'm going to show you some few tips and tricks to help you out. For tip number 1, we have operator picks, one of the biggest parts of the game and probably one of the most overwhelming parts for new players, with 36 operators on attack and 35 on defense. So, what do I mean by operator picks? Well, with all these operators in the game, what I recommend you doing is finding a set group of operators you like. So that could be 1, 2, 5 operators on attack for defense. And for me personally, I have about a dozen different operators I use for certain situations on certain maps for certain sites. It breaks down into stuff like that. But for newer players, what I recommend just starting with is just finding 3 operators, 2-3 operators that you enjoy playing on attack and defense. And with this, you'll start to get better at these certain operators, right? And it will push you to the point where you get so good with them that you start branching out to different operators. And then you'll branch out to other operators. They know the cycle will continue on. Eventually, you're going to gain knowledge with all the operators. And with that, it will just allow you to keep on growing from where you're at. For tip number 2, we have attachments, alright? And attachments play a very big part of the game. As a new player, you probably won't know that, but what I recommend all new players do is hopping in training grounds and trying out these new attachments. Because some attachments will completely change how a gun fires. Whether a gun has high vertical recoil, alright, well, put on the flash hider. It reduces vertical recoil. If the gun has super fucking wank horizontal recoil, put on the compensator. My personal new favorite I've been trying out is the muzzle brake, as it reduces both and makes your first few shots super accurate. That is not true for every weapon, of course, as you know, the attachments will change per how the weapon fires. The suppressor, very nice. If you're able to control the recoil, boom, put on a suppressor. It literally makes it so that it's harder for the enemies to figure out where you are. Let's say you can control the recoil and you don't like using the suppressor. Boom, put on the extended barrel. Extra damage. The extended barrel can really push weapons from a 3-shot to a 2-shot. It is very strong. But on the offside, it doesn't help with recoil. So, all attachments are very good in their own scenarios. You'll just have to figure out which ones you like the best and which ones work the best for you. My personal favorites, muzzle brake and flash hider. Tip number 3, aim. Now, aim is something that's really hard to teach and really hard to learn. It's just something that you're gonna have to just get better at as you play the game. But hopefully by watching a few of these clips, you can see what I'm doing and where my aim is placed. Not a single time through any of these clips.
Nice, good shape, Preston.
Anywhere except from where the player's head would be, which is generally what you're gonna want to aim for, as it is a one-tap kill in this game, obviously.
Champion in a different organization.
Really?
Yeah.
I really shouldn't even be having to make this a tip, but I see it so much. Guys, it is drone phase, not phone phase. Like, seriously. Drones are the most powerful thing that attackers have. Allowing them to just clear areas and know that an area is safe is a huge advantage for attackers. Also, being able to drone out and allow for pre-fires on enemies because of drones is just super powerful. Along with knowing where the sites are, on top of that, knowing who you're going against and allowing you to be able to swap attackers on the attacking phase will allow you to set up a strategy to be able to counter some of the defenders' gadgets and such.
5 seconds to
Tip number 5, callouts. Callouts are everything in Siege. If you give your teammates callouts, they immediately gain a better chance of winning a fight. So, if you give your teammates callouts, whether you're in a 5-stack or whether you're solo, they will always have a better chance of winning a gunfight. Not only you better, because now you're going to learn the callouts, but making you and your teammates better as well. Alright, and with that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.